Alright, we are outside on Avenue U in Brooklyn. It's a gorgeous day today. Nice day for a ride. So what we're going to be doing in this video is taking the KKE FORKS on their maiden voyage. Is that what it's called when you take the ship on its last journey, or is that its first journey? I don't know. Well, anyway, taking these KKE FORKS on their last journey is what I mean. So a bit of news, we've had Fastace reach out to me and they want to send me their Sur-Ron Fastace 2.0 FORKS. And I can make a video to review them. They're not paying me to make this video. I can be as honest as I want. I wasn't in the market for a front suspension, but I figure, you know, what the hey. I think it'll be a nice upgrade for the bike. And you know, these KKE FORKS have served me well, if I do say so myself. So one way that we can test it out is over here on the infamous Ocean Parkway. This is the Ocean Parkway bike path. For those that don't know, this is the very first bike path in America. The very first. And it's kind of a sad story because it's, you know, look at this. It's in such a state of disarray. You get all these bumps, things like that you got to contend with. A lot of cracks, uneven surfaces, and it just gets worse as you go along. The further down you go, it only gets worse and worse. You can even see the areas where people go around because they don't even want to deal with the BS. But when you're in Surron, it's really not that bad, as long as you got suspension, right? This part's particularly egregious. Oh yeah. If you're going down here at night and you go off one of these big bumps, you don't see it coming, and your bike doesn't have the suspension to handle it, that could definitely send you flying. Yep. This part's my favorite. Look at this. I mean, that is literally a ramp, right? It's crazy. You hit that with your front forks. So this will be a good test, you know, see how these forks perform. So we're gonna get set up here, and we're gonna take a look at how this is gonna handle Ocean Parkway. Take a real close look, some slow motion shots, and then a side by side. As far as the way the KKE FORKS feel, they're pretty good. They're not bad forks by any means. Certain areas can be rough when you hit them at high speed, such as curbs and some of the particular bumps, such as this. Oh. Which can send you flying. And the infamous New York City curb. Oh yeah, that didn't feel good. Very stiff and kind of clanky. This part's particularly bad. All right, our next stop is Coney Island, where we're gonna do some stairs. So stay tuned. Got roller coasters going with no one on them. Yeah, I think we could work with this. Dude, this is crazy. All of these rides, all this fun going on, no one is riding. It's such a nice day. There's literally no one on these rides. It's just wasting electricity. Crazy. Ghost town. Ghost carnival. Son of a b****, that was full of water. Time for some stair action with the KKE FORKS first going up the stairs. The best way to describe that was crunchy. Yeah, I think that's the best words I can think of to describe that. And then down. Down, definitely not as bad. Going down, not as bad at all. I'd say that feels pretty good. No complaints. Just going up can be a bit iffy, especially on the steep stairs. Alright, well, this is different. I got the Fastace FORKS strapped to my back in a very precarious way. I really hope I don't lose them, because I'm on the way to Mr. Alternate Volts. It's going to help me do the install. Now, usually I would do installs by myself, and I like to, but with the FORKS, I might need some help because I don't know if I have the right tools to get those roller bearings out, as well as the star nut. And overall, I also don't have the grease I need for the FORKS. Plus, it'll be good to support my friend Alternate Volts, who always does a fantastic job. Recently, he's been posting that he's building a dirt track here in New York City, which is going to be fantastic. So hopefully we'll get to check that out in some upcoming videos. But right now we're on the way there. Hopefully I don't drop these FORKS and everything goes according to plan, nice and smooth. We shall see. Let's go! Yes, sir. Oh yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been here in a while. Since like last year, I think. There's not too many dirt tracks or dirt bike off-road areas in New York City, but this is one of them. And it is one of my favorites. If there's a better test of front suspension, this is gonna be it. Hey!
I just called you.
Oh, what up? Yeah, I felt my phone vibrating. I was in the middle of a crazy intersection shit. What's up, man? Good to see you. I'm gonna be doing some Fastace installs today. Got my man Alternate Volts here. Thank you. You're the best.
That's crazy. You got the lock on the front.
That's gonna be a whole other story. All right. Let's get these Fastace forks opened up.
Yo, you know this is on, right?
All right. Looking pretty good. A little bit dusty. Are these used? What do you think? Just a little bit of transport dust? All right. Let's get these bad boys out of here. We got 2 bolts. Don't want to lose these. Yes, sir. So these are the 2.0 forks. Now the only difference I know is stiffer spring, and now they actually have these adjusters here. You don't need to use the screwdriver anymore. The weight, we can compare the weight once we take off, but from what I heard, they are heavier than the KKE forks and a little bit beefier. Well, that's all right though. I might take these stickers off because they don't really go with anything else. Although they kind of go with my logo. I'll see how they look. Then I'll think about it. Maybe I'll add more Adidas stripes. All right. Nice. Yep. Oh, some more hardware rolling around here. 3 more bolts. So I'm hoping I can get zip ties through this thing again.
No, you can.
Yeah?
Yeah. You just gotta get the real small ones.
All right. Yeah. Because I would like to get these back on again.
Yeah, because I forget which one I did. The same.
Here. Comes in handy for the little hard to reach.
Hey, cut your mustache with that thing?
Oh, look. Cut your beard with that shit. Well, you take good care of your shit.
Shampoo, condition, you know. That shit.
So that's the star nut right there. I don't know if you have an extra one, otherwise we're gonna have to push that bad boy through, right?
Yep.
Supposedly these are gonna be better than the KKE. I don't know. I'll find out. I don't know what to expect. I wasn't in the market to get new forks, but if they're better than the KKE, I'll take them. Supposedly they have a lot less sag. Like these right now, even just with the weight of the battery, you get a little bit of sag, and then once I sit on them, there's even more sag. From what I've seen, these, they kind of are able to hold it a little bit better. Yeah.
We also got to figure too, how many thousands of miles do you have on these?
5,000 miles.
So you were probably due for a service no matter what.
So we're taking out the brake calipers. Now one thing I hope is that the spacers for the 220 rotor will work with these. They should. From what I heard, they're the same. Hopefully I don't need any extra shims. This might help. Get it, one of these. Try this.
Oh, I have it, but
Yeah?
It's not gonna move.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. These just drop down. All right. There they are. Nice. Let's see here. They're not that much heavier, but yeah, these feel, I would say 5 to 7 pounds heavier. All right, so the one part I was worried about is this. How do we get this bastard out?
So you didn't get a new headset, right?
No.
All right.
This is pretty dirty over here too.
It's gonna take a while.
Got a lot of dust in there. Oh, it's actually moving, huh? Nice. It doesn't look like it's yeah. Let me hold this. Oh, you got it? Can sell those, lightly used, right? KKE. All right, we've hit a little bit of a snag in the process. The headset bearing and the fork does not want to come out, and this has been a common problem that I've observed. So we are gonna go to a bike shop, see if we can get a new one. And if not, we're gonna get the ones out of this fork removed. Should be fun. Here, so I need a headset bearing.
That bearing I don't have. That's the one on there? On the...
This one right here. Oh, well, on my back, yeah, that one.
Yeah, I told you guys. It's not a bicycle bearing. It looks like bonus pro shops to get this kind of type of bearing.
Yeah? This is a mountain bike fork though.
There's a mountain bike fork, but the actual race that's going on to the bike is more of a motorcycle bearing. No, I had no bearing that looks like that.
No? Are you able to take it out? Do you think you could take this one out?
Yeah, take it out.
Because I could just reuse that one. It's just, I don't have the tools. I don't have a bearing puller. I'm trying to use a screwdriver and it's making a mess of this fork.
This is the bearing I have. It looks nothing like that.
No.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is more of a mountain bike.
Right.
I'll pull it out for you.
I appreciate that, man. We're over here at the Spokesman Bike Shop on Myrtle Ave. And nice guy over there is helping me take those existing headset bearings out. Sun is setting. It is winter time. So we're working against time here before it gets dark.
Get away, whatever. Set away, get away. What's the branch? This one? What's the name?
Surron.
Huh?
Surron. Surron.
Turan. Oh.
You got it? Oh, my man. Thank you.
So this is aluminum, so this gets pressed down first.
Right.
Just make sure when you guys put this on, because it's very thin aluminum, that it goes down flat. Because if it doesn't go down flat, it ain't gonna sit in the groove right.
Yeah.
Right. So when he hits this in, I mean, because ideally he's supposed to have a tool. Excuse me, but if you hit it with a hammer, you're just gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
I wish you would have brought me the fork. I would have put the whole thing together. Looks like this.
Like a pipe. Yep. All right.
It is, you know, it's tracked through easily.
All right. So I'll give you a shout. What's your name?
Tony.
Tony?
Bro.
Thank you, man.
No problem, bro.
You're the best. I'll give a shout out to your bike shop too, Tony.
Cool, bro. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. How much I owe you?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah? Dude, oh man, you're the best. Thank you so much. He didn't charge me. That was really nice of him. I wasn't expecting that. I got a lot to say about your bike.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Flip it. Yeah, flip it. Flip it
The other way.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm also part Polish. wait for that. Unless you go through some other loophole of registering.
All right, we're out here. Fork is installed. Going through a little bit of traffic here, but first impressions. I got to ride it last night. Unfortunately, I ran out of GoPro batteries, which sucks. But when I hopped on the bike, first thing I noticed, which is I really like it, is when you use the front brake, the fork doesn't immediately just crash down. It's got a nice soft landing on it. So let's see here, come up to the light. All right, I hit the front. It's not just crashing down all the way immediately. It's got a nice little soft cushion to it, which I quite like. Back on the Ocean Parkway with the Fastace forks this time. Gonna compare to see how it handles, and I've been riding these forks for about a week now, and I can attest that the rebound is a lot more cushy. When you hit those bumps, you don't feel it as much in your wrists, which is nice. There we go. It is a stiffer spring, but it does allow for more cushion. And here, the impact is like pillow soft. It's not such a clanky kind of hard stop like the KKE forks. When it comes back down, it just feels a lot softer. The impact you especially feel on your wrists. We are back here again. It is much colder today, and even less people on the rides. Actually, I think I actually see some people there. Just crazy, because today is much colder than last time. But here we are. We're gonna be testing the Fastace 2.0 forks on some stairs. And let's see how they feel going up the stairs. Oh, that is nice. Even on the steeper ones, it doesn't have that same clunky feeling that the KKE had. Going down is nice. I didn't have any complaints about the KKE when going down. But again, these are just so much softer. Let me try them up again, because that was nice. I think it's the ability of the bike to stay planted. It's really nice. Oh yeah. We are back here in the off-road area. Now, if you know me, I don't do crazy stuff. I'm too old for doing like jumps and wheelies. I can't be doing all that stuff at my age. But I do come around to doing things like this. Little bumps here. Now on the KKE, there wasn't bad, you know, they handle these pretty well. One thing I must say is I'm able to go a hell of a lot faster with these forks than I was on the KKE. Oh yeah. This is fun as hell. getting a little bit dirty here. Woo! I think these forks are just able to take the punishment a lot more than the KKE. And in doing so, the recoil really makes up for it. The wheel is always planted on the ground. I don't feel like I'm losing control on these bumps. Very nice. Very stable. Before in the KKE, if I went too fast, they would launch and I would hit the next bump at an angle, and then that would be it. So I couldn't go too fast. These are staying nice and planted, which I love. So now that I've had the forks for a little over a week and I've had a chance to ride them to and from work, I can give my pros and cons. Starting with the pros, at first I think I noted that you can turn these handlebars a lot more. I underestimated how useful that is. That is a big pro, because just walking with the bike and being able to maneuver it around corners and in tight spaces, it's a lot more maneuverable just walking the bike. I didn't realize how useful that would be, but big plus because of that. Another pro is the way they look. I really like the new style of these. Instead of that weird orange, these kind of, I don't know what to call it, kind of brass. I'm not crazy about the blue because nothing else on my bike is blue, but I can live with it. I think that's okay. Overall, I really like the way these look. I think they look fantastic. Another plus is their performance. I mean, going upstairs, going downstairs, hitting curbs, hitting cracks, bumps, things like that. Much smoother, much more gentle on your hands. The rebound is nice. The other pro is it doesn't sag as much as the KKE forks. Even when I just sit on them, when I sit on the bike, it doesn't sag. When I hit the front brake and I come to a stop, nice soft cushion, doesn't sag abruptly like the KKE does. Another pro is they don't leak. Now I know I've had them for only a week, but they haven't leaked yet, so I'd say that's a plus. KKE didn't really leak, but there was a little bit of oil coming out of the bottom of the fork. Not like full leakage, but a little bit of drippage on them, which is unfortunate, but maybe that's part of the reason for their poor performance as well. But yeah, these are airtight, very sturdy. They feel very nice. A very plush ride. It's the best way I can describe it. Another pro is these 2.0 versions have the adjustable knobs on them, whereas I believe the 1.0 you have to use a tool or a screwdriver in order to adjust. Here I can adjust on the fly. Now I know I was just talking about the knobs, but it's not too clear on what they do. Now I see there's a 10, which is tension, although it says suspension on the outside of it. This one also says suspension, but that says air bleed. I'm used to seeing rebound and compression, so I'm kind of curious as to what that exactly does. I'm not going to mess with it until I find out more, but I think the clarity of that could use some help. Again, not a big deal. The forks still work, they work great, but not too clear on what that means. The other sort of con, and as you saw in the video, is they're kind of tricky to install. I wouldn't say it's very easy, just because of that crown bearing. I think if it came with a brand new crown bearing and a star nut, that would be great. I mean, they're not too expensive, right? That would just alleviate a lot of the pain points with having to go to a bike shop, and a lot of them don't have that crown bearing. Then you got to get it on the line, you got to wait to get it. If it just came with that crown bearing and a star nut, I mean, you'd be all set. The other con would be the packaging. I know when I opened it, the parts seemed a little bit dusty. That's fine, they're still brand new. The dust it off, not a big deal. But there were some just loose hardware in the box, which I feel like could have been taped, or it was just kind of rattling around in the box. So again, not a big deal. I got them all. I found that there was even extras, but just having that packaged a little bit better so those nuts and bolts aren't rolling around in the box. I'm trying to think of more cons, but I really can't. I'm really thoroughly amazed by these forks. It's like a brand new ride. Everything is just such a softer feel to it. No more harsh bumps. No more harsh impacts. Everything's nice and soft and smooth now. I'm just gliding along, and no amount of cracks, sticks, branches, bumps, none of that bother me anymore as much as they used to with the KKE. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. Now, would I recommend these forks? Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the difference is pretty unbelievable, actually. I am really happy with these forks. I would not go back to KKE or stock fork at all. And if you are interested in getting yourselves a pair of these forks as well, don't pay the full price. You can use my promo code that I was given. It's Surron NYC, and the link is in the description. So if you use that link, use my promo code, you'll get a nice big discount on your set of forks if you want them. It also helps to support the channel. If you like and you want to see more content from me, it's really appreciated for you to use that link and to use the promo code. You don't have to, but if you want to be a bro, it's always appreciated. So, have a good day.